today, the healing waters. I was going to shuffle, but for some reason, this card was resonating. Ride the waves, life lessons and growth. You will get through this. The life lessons. The different obstacles that come across your path that you will face. Like I said, the different obstacles that you are going to face. But you're already ready. You know what you have to do. Anxiety starts to creep in. But you have a different mindset now. So even if the anxiety starts to kick in, you're going to be able to control it. The King of Cups. You're going to be able to handle these situations much better. For some, it feels financial stress, anxiety with finances. Yeah. Confirmation of that. Oh. If it didn't happen today, it's going to happen soon, where you're going to be in a situation that is going to have you questioning why, pretty much. You know, I'm doing good, I'm trying to keep my anxiety down, but now this is on the plate and I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to handle it. Now think about how I said that. You're afraid of how you're going to handle it, which means you're focusing your energy on how you're going to handle it rather than what the situation is. That is a huge accomplishment. The Devil. It's not going to phase you the way that you think. Even though the anxiety is creeping up and you're like, oh my God, I feel this way. That's the same. But, and this is the anxiety right here. But it's not your focus of it is changing. And that's a good thing. The Eight of Cups. You're not going to pay attention to the what of what's causing the anxiety. You're immediately going to focus more on, okay, this happened, however, could have been worse. So you're holding on to, and you're standing your ground with a different mindset. This is pretty much going to be a new era for you, because you're no longer focusing on the things you're now focusing on when those things happen. Your instant thought is, why? Well, how? Not why, but the anxiety that I'm feeling is not just because of this situation, but you're stopping yourself. That's why I can't get it out. You're stopping the thought process of letting it overcome you. The Death card. You have a different perspective on things when they happen. I have this poof here. It's driving me nuts because I can see it. The Death card is a big thing here in this, because when anxiety hit, all you could think of was the things. The materialistic side of it, the financial side of it, the why me type feeling. Why is this happening now? You're not doing that. You actually are catching yourself now to where you start to veer that direction, and then you're stopping the thought process and changing the way that you're looking at it. Seven of Cups. You're looking at the other options, the other ways that you can manage it in your mind. And this is a really good thing, because you do suffer from a lot of anxiety from many different things. It's almost, and when I say many different things, what I mean is it's easily triggered. So it could just be you sitting down and something runs through your mind and you start to feel that oh God, because of you thinking of this. Now that is still in the process of happening, but you're trying to take control of it in a better way. The King of Wands. You're controlling how it's affecting you. And this is a huge step for you. Yes, Queen of Pentacles. This is going to help you and have such a clearer mind of things because of the way you are processing these things within your mind. You're not focusing on just, oh, the electric bill came in, and oh my God, it was $300 more. Yes, that is what happened. However, instead of looking at it like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Okay, well, it's due. I'll pay it when I can, and it'll get paid. Do you see how different that sounds and how less anxiety that thought process causes? Thinking of, oh my God, how am I going to pay this? What am I going to do? That gets the anxiety just going up and up and up and up and up. And this is something that you've been battling with for quite some time. Quite some time. But what's funny is the anxiety part wasn't a realization to you until recently. The last couple of years is when it started to really show its face, and you were like, oh my God, I have anxiety. Which it's not funny, but you know what? I have it too. We all have it. And it's crazy how much it can control our minds. It can control our bodies. But because you're on a different path and you're learning how to manage your thought process and manage how you handle things when it comes to the surface, it's changing the way you're reacting, you're thinking, and the way your body's reacting. Again, this is a healing journey. We started the reading off with Ride the Waves, life lessons and growth. You will get through this. You're starting to come into your unity of yourself, your connection of yourself, of how to be healthier mentally and manage this. Yes, indeed, the Chariot. You've gotten yourself to this point. Confirmation? Your anxiety peaked so high at a certain point about a year ago, 2 years ago, and you were lost then. But you just got to this point, yeah, that you were going to take control. You weren't going to allow this to keep creeping up on you the way that it was, because it was affecting you. It affects your health big time and your surroundings. And you knew that, and that's why you started to take control of it. Yeah, see? The Five of Cups. This is how it was feeling a year, 2 years ago. But not now. It's changing. It's changing. And because of you. Because of you. You're doing the work. And honestly, to you, you're thinking, what work am I doing? Pay attention to your thought process, because when you start going down that path of that anxious thoughts of all the things that are pretty much out of your control, and you start to go there, and then you're looking at it in a different light, pretty much. That's your mental work you're doing. You are taking control of your body and your mind again. And this is a huge, huge deal, because back when this started, you didn't realize how out of control you were of your mind and your body until certain things started to come up in your life that pretty much made you just say, I need to change this. I need to make this better. I need to, not need to, I hate need, but I want to make this better. I don't want to live life this way. I don't want to go through life this way. I don't want my body suffering. I don't want my mind suffering. And by you saying that, it wasn't just the strength and the words that you needed to hear to push this along. It was also, when you said it, it was heard. Up there. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, it was heard. And they're helping. They're helping you. And this is also a huge part of this too, because it's that connection that you want. And you're getting that connection because you're clearing your mind of all the cloudy anxiety. Kitty, she's snooping around. You snoop. Yep, I saw that card twice. Knight of Pentacles. The financial part of it is temporary. It's temporary. And you're coming to that realization. It's temporary. You might be in a rut right now, but you know how to prioritize what you need to prioritize, and you have 100% faith in that. You have 100% faith in up there and who you're talking to, that they're going to help guide you with that. So you're pretty much taking that burden off of your shoulders and just, I don't need this. I don't want this. I'm not going to allow it. And as I say that, the Tower. I feel the anxiety. It's like, oh God. But it's getting better. It's getting lighter. with each situation that comes to arise that puts you in that scenario of that thought process, it's little baby steps showing you that you have full control over here and your body. And you're not going to let anxiety win. It's not going to happen. The world. You're done going through life feeling like you have no control. 9 of Wands. You're done with that. And I know you're done with it because the Ace of Cups is right underneath it. This is a huge change that takes time, and it takes a lot of patience, and you have definitely been working on all of that. So I'm hearing that you don't think that way. You're not seeing the work that you're putting in, not the results. You're focusing a little too much on wanting to pretty much have an answer of, oh, well, you're doing this, or, oh, well, you're doing that. It's not about that. It's not about being told what you're doing. There are things that you are naturally being guided to do, think, say, that is helping you. So don't focus on what it is, because whatever it is, it's helping. So you don't need to focus on that part of it. Yeah, see? Rest your mind of that. Don't put any focus into, well, what am I doing? What do I have to do? It's coming naturally. You're not in that mode of just allowing the anxiety and the stress to overcome you anymore. You want change, and you want it bad enough to where you are incorporating little things here and there in your life that are helping you overcome that. So don't focus on what it is, because whatever it is, it's being helped. It's being pushed from up there because your prayers were heard. And there's that poof again on my head. Your prayers were heard. The Sun. The anxiety has been so hard on you. And it could take just the smallest little thing to trigger it. And that was your sign that it was out of control. That you lost control. And subconsciously, you knew that. You spoke about it to whoever you speak to up there. They heard it. They know you need assistance, and they're helping you. They are. They're helping you. They're definitely helping you. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. Allow it to flow. Keep speaking. They hear it. They're helping. They're guiding. You asked for it. You shall receive. And you are. You're doing a great job. That's what they're saying. Peace. Love you.